Codex of the Deep, Order Philosophy. While the Order often lauds water for its tranquility, gentleness, birthing of life, and enriching nature, it can also symbolize instability. Ragunna faces constant threats from tides and floods. Everything in Ragunna arises from the sea, yet everything ultimately returns to it. Surrounded by the sea, the people of Ragunna live in harmony with the water. Whether driven by love or fear, the Ragunnese hold a deep reverence for it. In a sense, this also reflects their anxiety and fear of the final tide, as foretold by the Sentinel. They hold various rituals to pray to the Sentinel, hoping that the Sentinel will guide them through the tides of this life and ultimately lead them through the final tide. Scholars of the Order have also drawn inspiration from myths surrounding the Sentinel Imperator, developing an entire set of theories about water. Theory 1. The origin of the world is water. Water is universally present in everything and encompasses all things, representing infinity. It is an object of infinite nature. Everything originates from water, including the creation of the world itself. Theory 2. Water is fluid, like the constant movement of the tide. In its movement, water is divided into the contrasting sides of cold and hot, dry and wet, forming the world. The movement of water is the tide. Everything is born in the tide and will eventually end in the final tide. However, this end does not signify obliteration. Just as everything originates from water, the end is merely a return to the embrace of water. This movement creates a cycle, ultimately reuniting everything in the sea. From this reunion, humans will again be separated, only to be reborn like spring shoots in an infinite cycle. Theory 3. Water is reflective. The Ragunnese believe that water reflects everything without discrimination, allowing humans to see another version of themselves within it. Water mirrors the appearance of the Ragunnese, and the Ragunnese in turn see their reflections in the water. If the world is like an ocean, then the frequencies of humans and the world influence and shape one another. The wondrous water has been imbued with the human spirit, symbolizing the cycle of life and death. If water represents the subconscious, it also serves as a harbor for fantasies and desires. This is why research into the remnant domain is also prevalent within the Order. The Seminary of the Forgotten in Rinascita was once flooded by Nimbus Sanctum, which later proved to be a manifestation of remnant energy, recording the emotions and memories of humans without distinction, and then reflecting them in reality. With the old site of the seminary still present, Nimbus Sanctum holds a special allure for acolytes of the Order, who visit to pray or salvage ancient texts. Some scholars believe the remnant cloud is a higher dimensional form of water, while others speculate that another world exists beneath Nimbus Sanctum. Theory 4. Water is all-encompassing. This all-encompassing nature is why Ragunna, under the guidance of the Order, is a city that welcomes exiles from all walks of life and grants them equal rights. The Carnival is the epitome of this inclusiveness. Ragunnese from various isles unite to honor their hometowns and families lost in the lament. Dressed in their traditional clothing and wearing masks symbolizing ancestors and totems, they perform a variety of dramas. The diversity and inclusiveness lie at the core of the performances during the Carnevale. Theory 5. Unity. Taking inspiration from the all-encompassing nature of water, Primus Fenrico, upon assuming power, developed the doctrine of unity and enshrined it in the Codex. For the exiled people of Rinascita, formed after the lament, religion is not merely a practice in the Order, but a collection of science, philosophy, politics, individual identity, and the hope for salvation. The civilization of Rinascita is anchored around faith, meaning religion is not just a personal pursuit, but a universal truth that explains the world and defines one's place within it. Any heretical theory that undermines or challenges this faith is seen as a dagger aimed at the heart of truth itself. Such ideas threaten the existence of those around them and risk tearing apart the fabric of society, bringing calamity and destruction to this city by the sea. The Primus believes that whenever the ideology of division reaches its zenith, the calamity of the dark tide will descend from above, endangering the very existence of Rinascita. For this reason, even the Carnevale, which embodies the spirit of inclusiveness, must be overseen by the Order.